I used to not be able to draw trees, but recently I figured out the recipe of drawing trees, and now I can't stop. Through my art practice, I'm really interested in world building. I pay attention to recurring symbols. An egg has been one, trees, insects, and then kind of bald guys in Victorian outfits. I'm Lillian, and I'm a Tallichet Freedman Foundation micro-grant recipient. I've been feeling kind of unbalanced recently. The routine and the regimen is my way to kind of rebalance myself. So I wake up in the morning and I immediately go outside and I just look at the trees walking around the block and try not to think about anything but the trees. I come inside, make breakfast, and write 3 pages in my journal. Do some stretching, and then I make myself a cup of tea and sit down and do 1 hour of drawing, just straight drawing. I'll sit down at my typewriter and then time log it, take a little break, and I'll do a half hour of writing after that, trying to relate it to the drawing in some way. And then I'll sit down and do a series of small drawings for an hour. Then I have to do 3 hours of my job work. Yeah, and then sometimes I'll just sit down and sketch for fun instead. Recently, I've been inspired by plays and the process or the performance that goes behind drawing. So I have different tricks that I've come up with. One of them is actually creating a border first, or even sometimes a line, and that kind of frames it in my head so I can go in. One of them that I worked on recently, I started with just a row of trees from the corner over, but sometimes I'll go straight in the middle and build out. So it's always kind of about building. I'm never like drawing over here and then drawing down there. It's all like connected in some way. Often when I'm drawing, actually words pop up into my head, so I'll like write those words down. I'll come up with funny lines and stories and kind of combine them together afterwards, and then I'll map out more of like a classic comic. My grandma gave me this watercolor book about 4 years ago or something. Every time I sat down to draw on it, I felt like it had this magical property and would just automatically make a good drawing. And so for me, it seems like if it's more precious and old, my brain likes to work with that for some reason. So recently I got a huge stack of all this vintage paper. I've been trying for weeks to write a first page of this play. And then last night I sat down with some of the vintage paper and just wrote an entire page out, and it was good. My favorite place in Ridgewood is the Forest Polish Deli. I go in there probably once a day to get a big thing of sparkling water. The lady at the store told me they get this water shipped all the way from Poland because it has minerals in it that American water doesn't. And now me and my friends call it the magic water. And I can't live without it now.